Power Athlete Nation, what is up? Tex, Luke, Primal Proficiency, Primal Execution Series, horizontal pulling, the forgotten upper body primal. Everyone hits the push. Everyone hits that bench press. Everyone hits that shoulder press and that vertical pull up. But what about that horizontal pull? So we are here to break this sucker down, show you exactly how to execute it so that we see that direct transfer to on-field performance so you can maximize your training.
And execution is everything. So when people do hit this, there are minor things they screw up that affect the whole transfer to all of other primal movements and the field. So we're sticking to our three themes here: posture, position, tensile strength, and primal proficiency, because in order to do this, especially from the ground, we're gonna have to call upon our other primal movements to complete this properly.
He's not lying, folks, and we're gonna break it down for you. So if you're sitting there scratching your head like you don't know what we're talking about, never fear. We're gonna talk about that horizontal pull.
All right, now let's talk setup and execution for our H-pull. Luke is going to be our athlete, and we're going to start from the ground up. So what I'm going to ask Luke to do is go ahead and step his heels right underneath his hips and his toes pointing forward. Notice his knees are in line with his heels, and then his hips are in line with his knees. We're going to keep that kinetic linkage throughout this movement. We're not going to curtsy. We're not going to drive those knees out at all. Straight line from the heels all the way up to the hips. Once he's set up in this position, he's going to think dead bug. Short rib cage, reaching the top of his head through his shoulder blades, and then he's going to push his butt back, performing a hinge. Think X-axis. All right, nice good setup here. He's going to think throughout the movement, this is a reverse bench press. So he's not going to heave that chest up one bit. It's going to be a straight line from the floor into his chest. All right, Luke, he's going to have this action here. He's going to think about wrapping his shoulder blades around his spine and really activating those lats and ripping that bar to his chest. And I'm going to ask him to hold it for just one instant. Here we go. Ready, ready, one fast pull. Hold. Notice there's no elevation there. He's going to set it down in that same line in a controlled eccentric manner. And then we're going to reset on the ground every single rep. Gather our shoulder, and when we're ready, activate, pull with those lats, and then control that bar down. Here we go, one more good rep, Luke. Activate and pull. Hold, control. Pretty easy.
All right, Power Athlete Nation, there you have it, the horizontal pull. Certainly simple in concept, but not very simplistic in execution. There are a lot of moving pieces here, a lot of primals to consider, and a good solid shoulder position that we can build. There are all sorts of ways to make this lift easier that coincidentally break that posture and position.
Yeah, so it's a very easy movement, again, to overload, but at the same time, we don't want to sacrifice execution and proficiency to overload. Weight means nothing if we start to lose our posture and position, elevating the shoulder girdle, and then not rely on the lats to make this weight move.
That's right, we want to build that big upper back. It connects everything from the top to the bottom and helps with that tensile strength that's so valuable in our athletic performance. So people, what you need to do is don't forget about that horizontal pull. You got to pull as much as you push. We need this type of stuff in the training to really unlock that athletic potential.
And keyword horizontal. Horizontal pull.
So the next thing you need to do is feed the geese. No, I don't know how I feel. That feels stupid.